All right, guys, so I just got back from Unpacked and look at what I have here. The brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8. We're gonna be unboxing this, giving you guys my true first impressions with this device right here. Yes, I already released a hands-on video, but this is my own personal device right here, so can't wait to get this baby open. I do have a Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra right here as well, which we will cover in a separate video, but let's get this baby unboxed. All right, here we go. As you can see, the box is a bit on the thinner side, but let's go ahead and get this baby open. Woo! Look at this. So it looks like I got the lavender color here. Get it out of the box here. Nothing on the bottom portion of the box itself. Look how beautiful this lavender color is right here. Very, very nice. Looks like we got the protection over that middle display and on the outer display as well. But first, let's see if there's anything on the top portion of the box. Usually there is. We can pull this part out right here. Looks like I got a little SIM card in there. I will put that in later. And we got the SIM ejector tool. And also, let's see, I believe I saw the charging cable right here, USB Type-C to USB Type-C, and all of your usual books, user manual and stuff. Oh, I guess that's it. All right, let's get to the phone itself. Look at that. All right, so first, let's take off the top portion right here, the sticker. Ooh. Look at how clean that looks right there. All right, let's go ahead and get the middle one right here. I am so excited for this device, you guys. Ooh, look at that. We haven't even folded it yet. Look at, you can't even see a crease, right? There's like no crease right now. Look at how flat that looks. So Samsung definitely improved that crease this year with these foldable devices. Look at that. Let's go ahead and give it its first fold. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, and it's got like a nice snap to it when it closes too. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am super excited for this phone right here. Like after I had my first hands-on, like I fell in love instantly with it. Now that I have my own right here, I am even more in love with this. So this device is super thin when it's closed. And I have my Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra right here. Let me take it out of the case here so we can kind of compare it to a regular phone here. So if I hold it close to my Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, I mean, it's maybe just a little bit thicker when it's folded, but look at how thin it is for a foldable device. And then of course, when you open it, it's gonna be, oh, I like that. When you open it, it's got a nice, like a nice pop. Oh, it like pops into place. I like that, boom. Sorry guys, I'm a little excited right now, but look at how thin that is. When it's open, it is much thinner than my regular slab phone right here, the Galaxy S26 Ultra. Look at that. Now let's take a look at the hinge here. Got some Samsung branding right there. The hinge looks good. The bottom, you got your speaker, USB Type-C charging port, some microphones over here on the left. We got the volume rocker, the power button, and then up at the top, another speaker where the SIM card goes as well, and some microphones. We got the 2 cameras in the back, and the button placement is perfect. And you know, this phone is perfect for me because I don't have the biggest hands, and it feels so good in the hand. As far as weight goes, this is actually supposed to be the lightest foldable right now, the lightest Samsung Galaxy foldable ever. And I don't know, I may feel a little bit lighter than my S26 Ultra right here, but it feels so good in the hand. Like I said, the button placement is good. Let's go and see if it's got any juice. If I press and hold the power button right there, let's see, do I got any juice? Come on, baby, give me something. We should see that Samsung logo. There we go, look at that. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this power on, and so I can sign into everything. I believe this outer display is a 5.5-inch Full HD Plus dynamic AMOLED display. It is a 120 hertz display, and then it opens up to this 7.6-inch dynamic AMOLED display, which is also a 120 hertz display. Look at how beautiful that is. And what I like about this is that it's got a nice rectangular shape. You know, it's not a full boxy shape like with the past, you know, Galaxy Fold devices. And even with, you know, the new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra, that is more of that boxy look, something we're familiar with and that we've seen before. But this is going to be something that is going to be great for watching content on, because it's not going to give you super thick black lines on the top and the bottom. And it should fit very well on this screen right here. And if you are an ebook reader, you can even hold it like this, and then you got like a book style device as well. So very nice. And even, you know, social media should look nice with this as well. So we got this 3x4 portrait mode, we got a 4x3 landscape mode, and then a 10x16 cover display. All right, so I have everything transferring over right now from my S26 Ultra to the Z Fold 8 right here, but it took me to this next step where I have to register my fingerprint. So I guess all we gotta do is just slide our finger around the power button here on the side. So let's see. Oh, I think I gotta press register first. Okay, here we go. So yeah, you just, look how easy that is. You just slide it around in a circle, up, down, side to side. Look at that. And I don't think I'll need, you know what, let's just do the left finger just in case I'm holding the phone like this. I don't know. And it's got a nice haptic feedback as well. You can feel the little vibrations when doing this as well. There we go. Okay, so next, test your fingerprint. All right, there we go, great, your fingerprint was recognized. So it's gonna work really good on this device. So it looks like we got a lot of Galaxy AI features here. We got call assist, writing assist, interpreter, unleash your productivity. We got note assist, transcript assist, browsing assist, photo assist, creative studio, my fan cam, audio eraser, weather wallpaper. We got now brief, now nudge, notification highlights, and health assist. So definitely a lot of AI going on this device, and Samsung has really been pushing AI on their smartphones lately. And let's see what else we got to do here. Bixby, okay. Auto blocker, okay. Agree. Take care of your phone. You are all set up. Let's go ahead and go home. Look at that. So it's still downloading the apps and everything, but look at that. We are in. Look at that beautiful display. Ooh, it is looking good. And when the display is on, okay, now you can kind of see the crease a little bit since I've already folded it just a couple of times. But look at that. Beautiful inside display. You do have that camera up there at the top, which I don't mind. Doesn't seem to get in the way. And this is nice. You know, I said this in my last video, but this kind of reminds me of like those old school Game Boys. I mean, just like the shape of it. And just to give you guys, again, and I comparing it to my S26 Ultra right here, look at the size difference. Look at how much taller the S26 Ultra is to this device right here. Look how much shorter. And then let's see how much wider it is than the S26 Ultra. So it's just a little bit wider there, as you can see, but it's like a good width. It just, I don't know. It's something you have to experience for yourself in person. It just feels so good in the hand. It's super nice. I'm loving it. Let's go into our display settings here. Okay, dark mode, brightness, do have the extra brightness turned on. Motion smoothness is at adaptive. Okay, cool. Screen mode vivid, cool. Okay, I think it is applying all of my, because I did set it up to where it's going to apply my settings that I have on my S26 Ultra to this device. So it's probably still setting all of that up there. So everything is looking good so far. Now this device is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor. So definitely going to be a powerful device. It's got a 4,800 milliamp battery, and it can actually charge at 45 watt fast wired charging and 20 watt fast wireless charging. Now for the cameras, this camera right here on the inside is a 10 megapixel selfie camera, as well as the camera out here in the front. This is also a 10 megapixel selfie camera. Then when we go to the cameras here in the back, we got two cameras right here. We got a main wide and an ultra wide, and they are both going to be 50 megapixels. And this device also has the ability to be able to record up to 8K video at 30 frames per second or up to 4K 60 frames per second as well. But let me go take a few photos and I'll take a quick video for you guys just to do a quick test here and see what that looks like. All right, so I took a few quick photos here. This one was taken with the selfie camera on the cover display. And I think it actually looks pretty good. Not too bad for a selfie camera with that outer display camera. And then this one right here was actually taken with this camera that you're seeing right here on the main inside display. And as you can see, it is wider. So we got a nice wide angle lens for this inside camera as well. Again, I think the photo looks pretty good. Of course, you know, this is just a quick selfie photo indoors. And then I also took some photos with the outside, or at least the rear facing cameras, I should say. This is with the main lens right here. Looking pretty good, not too bad. We got another one right here that I just took vertical mode instead of landscape. And then we have one using the ultra wide angle lens. And this is zoomed in at 10 times, which is the most you're gonna be able to zoom in with these cameras right here if you happen to be taking photos. And then I just took a quick video, just panning around here, as you can see, taking a look at my view. And I think even video quality looks very good, very smooth. As you can see, this is 4K, 30 frames per second. I think it looks pretty good, a nice sharp video. I think the colors look good. And then I do switch it to this inside camera as well right now, as you can see there. And even the inside camera recording video, not too bad. But of course, I'm going to really put these cameras to the test throughout using this device right here to really test them out when it comes to photos and video. But again, look at that. Now this phone is currently already available for pre-order, so I'll make sure to have a link down in the description below in case you do want to check it out for yourself. They do have it available with 12 gigabytes of RAM, with 256 gigabytes of storage or 512 gigabytes of storage. And there's also another model with 16 gigabytes of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. It is IP48 water resistant, and it is also available in 4 different colors. The one I have here, of course, is the lavender. There is a graphite cream and an online exclusive pistachio color as well. But this was just supposed to be a quick unboxing and first impressions with the brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 right here, or Z Fold 8Y, whatever you want to call it. I am in love with this device. As far as first impressions go, I'm definitely impressed. This may be my new main device going forward. I am loving it so far. But of course, I'm gonna have tons of videos coming covering this phone and also the Z Fold 8 Ultra as well. So if you don't wanna miss out on any of those videos, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out, and hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. But what do you guys think about this specific device so far? The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8. If you have any questions, anything you would like me to cover in a future video, just let me know down in the comment sections below, and I will do my best to get to those questions, get to those comments. Again, if you find yourself interested in this device right here, if you want to pre-order it for yourself, I'll make sure to have a link down in the description below and the pinned comment so you can go ahead and do so. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you did like this video and find it helpful, give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. Thanks for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.